Welcome back. So, where were we? Ah, yes. How do you know which method of research to choose? And we decided it all depended on your topic, your resources, and the desired goal. But before we go further, we should consider the benefits and the limitations to experimental research methods. For our benefits, it is the most appropriate way for drawing conclusions. It's also considered the gold standard in medical and science industry, and it's basic and straightforward. It can be applied across many disciplines, just to name a few. There are also limitations. It can create an artificial situation that doesn't represent real life. There's human error that plays a key role in validity, and it may not be possible to control all the extenuating variables. Which brings me to validity. What is it? Validity is the quality of being logically or factually sound. It's what our foundation of research is based on. There's both internal and external validity. Internal validity refers to the valid findings within the research study. As with our example from part 1, the flipped classroom versus the traditional classroom, we can't control if there was a football game on the night before a class or a pep assembly the day before a test. Internally, these types of situations can impact the research results. The threats to internal validity are history, maturity, testing, instrumentation, statistical regression, selection, mortality, and selection interaction. There's external validity, which refers to the ability to generalize or apply to other members of a larger population being studied. In our example, making sure there was a large enough random sampling to allow it to apply outside the study. In simple words, did they use enough students? Threats to our external validity are interaction effects of testing, selection bias, reactive effects of experimental testing, and multiple treatment interference. To actually go ahead and do our experiment, we need to look at the final research process. First, we need to formulate a hypothesis and/or a research question. Next, we need to select the best experimental design unit. Then, randomly assign individuals to the group. Now, we develop a plan for research, collect data, and analyze data. Follow that up with the interpretation and development of results, and finally, prepare a final research report which either supports or disproves the original hypothesis. Remember, the best quantitative research gathers precise empirical data and can be applied to gain a better understanding of several fields of study. Now that you know more, go and give it a try. Research on.